Okay, perfect. Today I have welcome back to Hakim's video journal. Today is Saturday. Um Today I have a little something more to talk about, which I just looked in my notes. Sometimes usually as I'm walking, I'll like write notes to myself of little things I think about that I want to revisit, or journal about or whatever. One of those things that kind of fire quote I just dropped. Well, I'm so cold right now, but sorry. Everything is a muscle, and it either grows or atrophies, whether you know it or not. So I was just thinking about kind of like the incel community and like the black pillars and the red pillars and the all that kind of stuff, which somehow I guess doing jujitsu and being involved online and through video games is something I am adjacent to, which is cool. But like a big, I guess, idea is that, you know, God, this thing's really annoying me. Is that like both physically and socially, you're kind of predestined to, be a certain way. Or like some people just aren't sociable and aren't funny, and then you don't get a good job or never get the girl or whatever. But like to the my thesis, I guess, like everything is a muscle, right? A muscle I've been intentionally working out for a little bit now is my social muscle, because that was a muscle that was maybe still is extremely atrophied, right? Like especially growing up during COVID, like being a shy kid, being like overweight and not having any self-confidence, right? That's a lot of things were in the way of me having like social development and feeling comfortable socially and meeting new people and talking and all that kind of stuff. So it's not something that like I'm over, but it's like something that I have intentionally seen progress on because I have worked towards it, right? And before I knew to that's something I wanted, right? That muscle was already being atrophied by me not being social, right? Before I knew in the future I would want to be more social, right? That ability was already diminishing and atrophying away. And I think it's the same way for everything. Like self-discipline is a big one. That it's hard, the more you can hold yourself to a standard, the easier it becomes to do that, right? You flex that muscle. When you have that self-belief in yourself, it's not just built because like you tell yourself something. It's because like when you tell yourself to do something, you have a undeniable history of doing it. So like all of these things are muscles that like it sucks to flex the first time, but it gets stronger and easier every time. Maybe I guess expanding on that idea, muscles need progressive overload, right? If you can't lift a 10-pound weight and you work yourself up to it and you only lift a 10-pound weight, you'll only be as strong as lifting that 10-pound weight. You need to increase the weight or reps of lifting it to get stronger. So I guess what implications does that have? That if I want to, I guess, improve my social abilities, then I need to up the either weight or volume of said social interactions. Interesting. Probably easiest is the volume of them. But I think the weight, that's something that's hard to quantify, but definitely an important part. Handling a variety of different situations, handling more intense situations, are things that, I want to be able to do. specifically stressful ones. I think that's something I do a really good job of anyways. But, you know, all sorts of situations, and being a variable person that can adapt to whatever situation. So yeah, that was Saturday and goodbye. My arm really itches.